going on, guys? On this episode of On the Set, I'm checking out the newest Scream film, Scream 6. This one takes us out of the traditional setting of Woodsboro and drops us into New York City. So, let's get into it. The film starts off with Samara Weaving, who is playing a college professor out on a date. However, her date never shows up. Eventually, she gets a call from him saying that he's lost. So she goes outside to find him, only to meet Ghostface instead. After he's done killing her, Ghostface reveals himself to be Jason, one of her film students who, along with his friend, plan on killing her and the Carpenter sisters as well, claiming to finish what Richie started in the last movie. Back at his apartment, Jason is met with another Ghostface who thinks it's his buddy messing with him, but as it turns out, it's someone else entirely. Jason is then killed by Ghostface. After that, we find out that Sam and Terra, along with the Meeks Martin siblings, have moved to New York City to go to college. While Sam is getting therapy, trying to cope with the events of the previous movie, Terra is blocking it out and attending a college party. Sam has grown extremely overprotective of her and follows her to the party, where she tases a guy in the balls for trying to sleep with Terra. Ooh, taser to the balls. Then, Sam is harassed by random people due to everyone thinking that she's the real Ghostface and that Richie was actually innocent. It's been spreading through social media ever since the previous movie. Sam gets a call from a detective who finds her ID at Jason's crime scene along with a Ghostface mask used by Richie and Amber from the last movie. As Sam and Terra head in for questioning, they're suddenly attacked by Ghostface, who chases them into a bodega, where Ghostface kills everyone inside, disappearing just as the police arrive. Once they arrive at the station, the detective's case gets taken over by the FBI as Kirby Reed walks in, now an FBI agent. As they go to leave, they are met with a crowd of paparazzi, including Gail Weathers, who apparently wrote yet another book about Sam's trauma. Every time she redeems herself in a movie, she writes yet another book and loses everyone's trust. It's like a cycle. Also, I forgot to mention that in the bodega, a mask is left behind that has the DNA from Jill and Charlie from Part 4. So, whoever this Ghostface is, has access to all the old killer's masks. Sometime later, Sam's therapist is attacked and murdered, and another Ghostface mask is left behind, which has the DNA of Roman Bridger from Part 3. Sam, Terra, and the others talk about how things are different now, and how no one is safe. A bit after that, as they're in their apartment, Ghostface attacks them and kills their roommate Quinn, the daughter of the detective. They try to escape on a ladder to a guy's apartment in the building over, a guy who's been dating Sam. They all make it across except for Mindy's girlfriend, who falls to her death. It's pretty brutal. Following this, the detective is taken off the case due to his daughter being involved, and he vows to help them take down Ghostface. Gail meets up with the group and leads them to an abandoned movie theater, which has been renovated into a shrine to Ghostface, featuring weapons and items from every past movie, including all of the outfits from every killer. A bit after this, Kirby helps Sam and Terra lure Ghostface to the park to catch him, but he's actually across town attacking Gail. The two show up to save her just before she's killed. And then, Kirby has the bright idea of trapping Ghostface inside a cage within the theater, calling it a kill box. As the group takes a train to the theater, Mindy gets separated from the group and is stabbed by Ghostface, who leaves her for dead. And as the others arrive, the detective tells them that Kirby is actually the killer and not to trust her, that she was fired from the FBI a long time ago. So, as they all show up to the theater, the detective shoots Kirby, and not one, but two Ghostface appear and stab Chad to death. In a crazy twist, the two Ghostface reveal themselves to be Ethan, Chad's roommate, and a much-alive Quinn. And, if that's not crazy enough, the detective reveals himself to not only be a third Ghostface, but the father of Richie. Yep, Ethan and Quinn are his siblings. It's a family revenge plot, y'all. So, the detective, Bailey, comes clean about everything and says that he's Richie's father and has come to take revenge on Sam for killing his son. And he's pretty adamant about her putting on the Ghostface mask, saying that it's her birthright. This ends with the family attacking Sam and Terra. Terra stabs Ethan in the mouth while Sam shoots Quinn in the head. And finally, it all comes down to the detective and Sam. As a movie plays in the background on a projection screen, the detective gets a call on his phone from Ghostface, who turns out to be Sam. Then she appears behind him and brutally stabs him at least 90 times. At least. Afterward, we find out that Chad and Mindy are still alive as they all get taken to the hospital along with Kirby. Sam and Terra agree to stay together and wander off into the city, hoping that it's all over once and for all. The end. Well, I will say it was a pretty good sequel. The pace was great, and the twist at the end was really unexpected. However, I will say that I honestly expected the killer to be Stu. There's a really popular theory going around the internet right now that Stu is still alive and has been pulling the strings all along. Well, unless that happens in the seventh one, then I don't know. But the Richie family storyline was okay too. Melissa Barrera was amazing as the new Sydney. As Sam. And Jenna Ortega as Terra was pretty good too. Honestly, I think Terra just wanted to get away from her sister's history and have her own life. But it's a little late for that, Terra. Anyway, guys, if you haven't already, go check this one out. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.